parsha, Parshat Vayechi, we see Yaakov give the blessings to all of the different brothers. And most of them, they make sense. Yehuda is going to be a leader of the people. He's the lion. Benjamin is the wolf. But there's one that really sticks out, which is Dan, who is blessed to be like a snake and bite at the heels of his enemies. And, that really doesn't sound like a positive thing. Like, why would I want to be a snake? The snake is the embodiment of sin from the initial days of creation. The snake biting at the heels of his enemy, that's not noble at all. And what's really interesting is that when we see Moshe in a later parsha give blessings to all the Shvatim, he actually changes the brachas. And for Dan, he blesses Dan to be a lion, just like how Yehuda is blessed to be a lion in our parsha here. So what exactly is significant about Dan switching from becoming a snake to a lion? And I think that what's going on is that really the Shevet as a whole is reforming itself. They're becoming more of a leader. And, they're saying, we want to have a bigger part of this picture. We don't just want to be the snake, we want to be a lion. And actually, when we see that the Bnei Israel starts to build the Mishkan in the desert, the two people who are most involved in building the Mishkan is one representative from Yehuda and one representative from Dan, the two Shvatim of the lions. And Yehuda has a similar story before he becomes the lion, where he really has his downfall with the story of Yehuda and Tamar, and he's really not in a good place. But he brings himself up. He says, I want to be a leader. And in the end, he gets blessed to become like a lion. And I think what the lion really represents is somebody who, even if he wasn't that great to begin with, maybe he had his troubles, maybe he fell down, but in the end, he puts himself up. He says, this is not where I want to be. I don't want to be the snake. I want to rise up. I want to be the leader, and I want to be the lion. And that is the secret of the lion.